Good afternoon, my silly monkeys. Are you ready for your IPC class with Miss Liz? Well, I hope so, because I am excited to have class with you today. So first of all, let's begin as we always do with the date. What day is today? If yesterday was Wednesday and tomorrow is Friday, that makes today Thursday. Very good. Thursday? And what month is this? It's not January. It's not February. It's It's March. Very good. March what? It's not the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Today's March 12th. What year? 2020. The year is 2020. Very good. Let's look at our board. Thursday, March 12th, 2020. Very good, my loves. So first of all, I want you to look out the window and how's the weather? Let's try it. How's the weather? How's the weather? How's the weather? It's today for Miss Liz. It's sunny. It's sunny today. Is it cloudy for you? Is it rainy? For Miss Liz, it's sunny today. Very good, my loves. So, today we are going to review our lights. So yesterday I gave you homework to practice the new vocabulary that Miss Liz gave you yesterday. Today we are going to study the vocabulary, use it in sentences, and then maybe play a game or do a worksheet. Okay? So, first of all, let's begin with what is light? Yesterday, Miss Liz taught this to you. Do you remember? Light is a little electron that goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And different types of light go faster or slower up and down. Okay? Just so you know about that. So now, what we are going to do is we are going to review the new vocabulary from yesterday, and we are going to practice the sentences we made. Oh, silly Miss Liz. The one thing I forgot to ask you before we review our sentences and our new vocabulary is natural light and man-made light. I want you to think of one natural light. This one should be so easy. One natural light. I will give you 10 seconds to think of one natural light. Very good, my loves. The natural light that Miss Liz thinks of is the sun. The sun is very important natural light. The sun feeds the plants. It helps make things grow, makes us feel happy. So the sun, because remember, natural light is things we can't buy and can't make. Okay? Now I want you to think of one man-made light. Okay? Miss Liz is going to give you 10 seconds to think of one man-made light. Okay? Ready? Let's begin. If you did your homework, this should be very easy for you. Because yesterday we learned many man-made lights, right? The first one that came to Miss Liz's mind was fire. But we could also think of candles. We can think of a torch. We can think of many, many different ones. Okay, my loves? So, now what we are going to do is we are going to review the vocabulary we learned. And we are going to practice saying it in our sentences. I can see. Okay? Are you ready to begin? Let's go. Okay, my loves. Before we begin reviewing our vocabulary, I want to look at these pictures that we see. So first we have the sun. Is that a natural light or a man-made light? Natural, correct. Next to the sun we have the fire. Do you think that is natural or man-made? Man-made is correct. Very good. Next to the fire, we have a lightning bug. Do you think that is natural or man-made? Well, this is an animal. This is a bug. So it is natural. And last but not least, we have the lightning. Do you think that is natural or man-made? It is natural, not man-made. Because can we buy lightning? No. Can we make lightning? No. Very good. So, this is a quick overview. Let's quickly review the vocabulary before we go on to whether they are natural or man-made. Our first one we see is lantern. Lantern. Try that with me. Lantern. Lantern. Very good. Our next one we see is a candle. Try that with me. Candle. Very good. Okay, the one below lantern is fire. Try that. Fire. Very good. One more time. Fire. Very, very good. The next to the fire is the torch. 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 Very, very good. And our last picture is the sun. Let's review it one more time. Ready? Sun. Sun. Very good. Now, my loves, we will go on to each picture and practice and see if it's a natural or man-made light. Are you ready? Okay. The first one, this is the sun. Do you think this is a natural or man-made light? Well, if you can read the sentence, it will give you the answer. Let's try reading the sentence. The sun is a natural light source. So is it natural or man-made? It is a natural light source, okay? Let's go on to our next vocabulary word. What is this? The last one was the sun. That was so easy. But what is this? This is the fire. Yes, try that with me. Fire. One more time. Fire. Very good. So let's continue reading on. The fire is a man-made light source. Man-made. So fire is a man-made light source, meaning that I can make fire and you can make fire and mommy and daddy can make it. So not from the sun. Okay? Let's go on to our next vocabulary word. The first one was sun and it's natural. The second one was fire and it's man-made. Let's see about the third. Ooh, this is a difficult word. Let's try it together, okay? Lantern. Lantern. One more time. Lantern. Very good, my loves. The lantern is a man-made light source. Very good. Let's try it. The lantern is a man-made light source. Excellent job, everyone. So now we know that the sun is natural, fire is man-made, lantern is man-made, and let's go on to our next vocabulary word. Can you say this word? I think it's a little easy, but let's try it. Candle. 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 Okay? The candle is a man-made light source. Go ahead, try it. The candle is a man-made light source. So it's man-made, not natural, meaning that we can make it. Very good. Okay, and I believe this is our last one. The torch. Try it with me. Torch. Very good. The torch is a man-made light source. The torch is a man-made light source. Very good, my loves. So let's quickly review before we go on to our sentences. Number one is lantern, candle, sun, fire, torch. Okay? Miss Liz is going to say a word and I want you to try and touch it. Okay? Ready? Sun, lantern, torch, candle, fire. Okay, my loves, I hope that was very easy for you. So now let's continue on with some of our sentences. I think this sentence should be a little easy for you. So the first one is, I can see a lantern. Go ahead. I can see a lantern. Very good. Let's try it one more time. I can see a lantern. Good job. Our second one. I can see a fire. Now let's try fast. I can see a fire. I can see a fire. Very good. And our third one is I can see a torch. I can see a torch. So let's try that again. I can see a torch. I can see a torch. Very good. So our first sentence, I can see a lantern. I can see a fire. I can see a torch. Very good. Our next one, I can see a candle. Try it. I can see a candle. I can see a sun. I can see a sun. Okay, my loves, that's the end of our PPT practice and review. So now, let's quickly review what's natural and man-made. So, my loves, before we go on to our first activity, Miss Liz wants to show you what we have for natural, sun, and man-made, candle, torch, lantern, fire. Now, we can add many things to each side. For man-made, for natural, Miss Liz might add the bugs, or maybe the lightning. Many things. Maybe for man-made, she might use like glow in the dark. And many other things. So now our first activity, I want you to get out your IPC notebook. Today, Miss Liz is going to use this IPC notebook because silly Miss Liz left her other IPC notebook with her friend. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open the IPC notebook. Okay? See the IPC notebook? So we are going to grab a pen and we are going to write the date in the top, which it is March 12th, 2020. Okay, so we have 3/12/2020. Okay, so Miss Liz is going to give you something very easy to do. So we are going to draw on this big piece of paper. I want you to draw 3 light sources you saw today. So, for example, Miss Liz today saw fireworks. So we might draw. You know Miss Liz can't draw. Miss Liz is firework. So she saw a firework today. Miss Liz bought a candle today. And Miss Liz saw a sun today. So now I want you to draw 3 things you saw today that made light. So maybe it's the light bulb. See? Maybe it's the light bulb. Maybe it's the sun. Maybe it could be anything, but I want you to draw 3 things, okay? Miss Liz is going to give you 1 minute to think of 3 light sources and draw them. So what did Miss Liz see today? That could be a light source. What could it be? Okay, we still have about 1 minute left. What can be a light source? And you can't use colors, only pencil. Mm-hmm. 20 seconds. 3 light sources. Hmm, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 1. So Miss Liz just drew the pictures, but if you want, you can write the words too. So Miss Liz saw fireworks. Miss Liz saw a candle. She saw the sun. She saw fire. And she saw a torch. She saw many things today, see? I want you to tell Miss Catherine what the 3 things you saw today are. Did you see the sun? Did you see a candle? Did you see maybe a TV? A TV is a man-made light source. So tell Miss Catherine what you saw, okay? Now, my loves, let's move on to our next activity. We are going to begin doing our worksheet. I think it's very easy, especially for my clever monkeys. So let's go on to do this easy worksheet for you. Okay? Okay, my loves. So as we can see, we have this worksheet in front of us. I think it is a little easy for you, but let's begin as always with writing our name at the top. Let's see if Miss Liz can do it. Yes. Okay, so I write my name, Miss Liz. It is so small, but that's okay. So my loves, today we are going to review this paper. So as always, please write your English names up in the corner that say names. The first thing we are going to do is let's review the pictures we have here. Well, let's review our words first. The first word we have is sun. 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 The second word is lantern. Lantern. Our third word is candle. 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 Our fourth word is torch. 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 And our last word is fire. Fire. Very good. So now we have pictures on the left side, and we have to match them with the words on the right. So Miss Liz is going to give you 1 minute, I think, for you to try and do this without Miss Liz, okay? So it's, let's see, 1:54 now. At 2:54, we will come back and Miss Liz will give you the answers. So try matching them with each other right now, okay? Go ahead, begin now. So 3:12. I can see a lantern. I can see a candle. I can see a sun. I can see a fire, and I can see a torch. Where do these answers go? Where could they go to? Oh, I don't know. Let's see how much time we have left. Oh, 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, my loves, your time is up. Okay, so now here are the answers to the worksheet. Please correct it as needed. The first one is the lantern. Very good. And that connects down to the second word. Our second picture is the candle. And that connects down to the third word, number 3. Our third picture is the sun. That connects to the first word. Very good. Our fourth picture is fire. It connects to the last word. And our fifth picture is the torch, and it connects to the fourth word. So Miss Liz is going to give you 30 seconds to check your answers and make sure they are correct. Okay? Ready, set, go. 30 seconds. Erase and correct as needed. It's okay. Okay, let's check the time. Okay, time is up, my loves. So now this worksheet will be homework. I want you to try to practice your writing. So now let's do a quick review and a goodbye for today. Okay, my loves, now let's review what we've done today. Honestly, today itself has been a review day, right? We went over the vocabulary that we learned yesterday. We practiced our sentences, and we did a worksheet about a matching worksheet. And we talked about 3 sources of light we see every day. Miss Liz sees a light bulb, Miss Liz sees sun, and Miss Liz sees a candle. Things like this. So, of course, before we go, let's review our 5 vocabulary words. What vocabulary words did we have? So the only natural one was the sun. Miss Liz will put a big N next to it to represent natural. Okay? We also learned about the candle, and that is man-made. So Miss Liz will write MM on it. Okay, candle, MM. We learned about the lantern, and that is N or MM? MM, it is man-made. Very good. Candle, lantern. We also learned about the fire. And is that natural or man-made? Man-made. Very good, my loves. Fire. And our last one we learned about was the torch. And that was man-made. Very good, my loves. So today we reviewed quickly our new vocabulary words. Tomorrow we will practice and review our sound and our vocabulary. We're going to review both light and sound. So try and remember what you learned about sound this week, okay? So remember that I will see you tomorrow for our last class this week. That I love you very, very much. And be good little monkeys until I can see you, okay? Bye-bye.